of course, Father's Day is Sunday, and we've got a great way for you to help Dad take care of his baby. Now, we're talking about the one with 4 wheels, and joining us right now is Saul Vasquez, who is the owner of Kelso Park Detailing. Welcome, sir. So you spend a lot of money on a car, you got to take care of it, right? And there's a lot more than just changing the oil and checking the air in the tires and the interior. So you do all the detailing. What are some of the great tips, like windows? I mean, windows always, even from the car wash, they're streaked.
Yeah, definitely. So one thing that I like to do is I like to use distilled water. So distilled water has no minerals, nothing in it, pure, just water, right? So it leaves no streaks. And a brand new microfiber towel. So what I like to do is just spray the window, use one side of the microfiber towel.
And that is straight distilled water.
Right.
No Windex in it, anything like that?
No, nothing. Just water. So like that, whenever it evaporates, you get no streaks.
And that will clean off all the grime and just kind of that stuff that gets on windows sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I use both sides of the towel. One will kind of get most of the grime off. The other side is just to buff it down. If you want, you can put a little bit of isopropyl alcohol in here, strengthen it a little bit, but distilled water just works just fine. And
then just keep that as a dedicated window microfiber cloth.
Yes.
And don't use it for anything else.
Right.
All right. How about carpet cleaning tricks?
Yeah, so carpet cleaning, what I like to do is before I get into the carpets, I like to spray them down with a little bit of all-purpose cleaner. Now, what it really does.
When you're talking all-purpose cleaner, what, I mean?
Super Clean, Purple Power, things like that. Just an all-purpose cleaner, something with a little bit of soap and some water.
What's that do?
What it really does is it breaks up the static that kind of binds the debris to the carpet, and as well as when you're vacuuming and agitating it, it's cleaning the fibers of the carpet as you're vacuuming. So it kind of does a little 2-in-1, you know what I mean?
Because I would think you'd have to vacuum while it's still dry, but this way, this kind of lets it loosen its grip.
Kind of does it all at once. So a lot of cleaners are dedicated to pull dirt out, so it's doing that all at the same time.
All right, the exterior, scratch-free. You're always worried about the finish, right?
Yeah, definitely. So what we like to do is I like to make sure I foam down the surface first.
And then that's going to
provide some lubrication.
All right.
So like that, there's some lubrication between your wash mitt and the paint to encapsulate the dirt from the paint onto your wash mitt.
So you're not basically sandpapering your car?
No, exactly, right. And you want to go in linear motions. You don't want to do circles because that will cause swirls, much more noticeable than fine scratches going side to side. Little to no pressure.
Just very,
let the soap do the job.
The soap is going to take the dirt and raise that up, like you said.
Right.
And then the fourth one seems like kind of a no-brainer, a dedicated trash can. Nothing like having scraps of stuff everywhere.
Of course. So.
And one that's hopefully waterproof, so in case you put a soda can in there or something like that, it doesn't spill all over the place.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. What about things that people should avoid? The number one thing to avoid?
Number one thing to avoid would to be putting a dry microfiber towel on dry paint. That is the number one way you're going to get scratches and swirls all over your paint.
All right. And then also as far as soap, no with dish soap.
Yeah, absolutely no dish soap. Dish soap will strip your paint of waxes, and it has tiny little salt and sodium in there, so as you're washing back and forth, you're going to be introducing new scratches into your paint.
And then you've got a Father's Day special all month long, right?
Right. For the entire month of June, we are offering 10% off any service. So any service that we offer, 10% off.
And whatever services are needed, you kind of customize that to whatever anybody wants. If they want a carpet detail this time around, or the whole interior, something like that, right?
Right. So what I really do is just offer two levels of service for interiors. So it's like a basic interior cleaning, basic vacuum, wipe everything down, and then we have the more interior detail where we try to get literally everything that's in your car cleaned.
And you come to somebody's home, right?
Yeah, we come to your home, apartment, or office. We carry everything that you need to get the job done.
Okay, and he's a Roadrunner, UTSA graduate. For more information on Kelso Park Detailing, head over to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, just scan the QR code right there at the bottom of your screen. Saul, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Celebrate San Antonio with us on YouTube.
Yeah, all your favorite DIY videos, food, drinks, tips, and tricks. If you've seen it here, it's on the SA Live YouTube channel.
Just search KSAT SA Live on YouTube and like, subscribe, and ring